Alright, so I think you know where I stand on this whole Valentine's Day thing and why I believe it's kind of pointless, to be honest with you, because it's just a date. Like your birthday, Christmas, 4th of July, Martin Luther King Day, whatever day it is, it's just one day. But I just feel like, to me, they're just making it that important. And honestly, I just don't really care about it, because every time I see or hear the word Valentine's Day, every Ross, every Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollars I see most of the Valentine's Day stuff everywhere in the stores. And literally, it gets really, really boring, and it gets really irritating, because I know I'm the most single person on YouTube, nor do I even care about relationships. But what I do care about is seeing my brother's heart in relationships. So that's why we're doing this video.
Me what they should get their man for Valentine's Day. But am I tripping? I thought Valentine's Day was a girl's holiday. I feel like men should get nothing for Valentine's Day, and I think
stop the cap.
Oh, here
like
we go
a
with this
man
bullshit.
that wants you to get him something for Valentine's Day is a feminine man. Valentine's Day is literally made for the girls.
Actually, you're wrong. Valentine's Day is made for couples. It's not about you. And I've got a feeling is one of the main reasons why I hate Valentine's Day is because of garbage like this.
Another video of modern women melting down and raging online when it comes to Valentine's Day. Okay, how dare you not give them a gift? Okay, it seems like they're getting desperate at this point in time, because yeah, in this video, the things that they will do for a dozen roses, hookah, and crab legs.
Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I better have something, or y'all are gonna have some sad relationships. I will
Kind of like you making it one already.
And tell who be trying to talk to me.
All right.
Who be having girlfriends. So I better have something tomorrow. I'm gonna throw a fit. If you try to talk to me, take me on a date, anything, I better have something.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is coming from a crusty, dusty, musty woman like you. Be all demanding about when a man should give you a Valentine's Day, as if you are important. It's all about you. You might as well just stay single if you expect a nigga to do everything for you in the relationship while you give nothing in return.
I should have something for Valentine's Day. And I want everything I want. Do you hear me? I'm not playing. Like, this ain't that, boo. I deserve to be somebody's Valentine. And I don't care if we don't go together. I better have something.
Yeah, statements like this, you sound like a straight loser. No cap.
That won't slide over here. They begin that with y'all. If mother don't get me none on Valentine's Day, they know they did. They grits. They grits. So let me not have something tomorrow by 3 o'clock or any o'clock. I better have something tomorrow before that clock turn to the next day, or you're blocked. Period.
Yo, you can't make this stuff up. Okay.
God, what did I just watch?
Desperation, where they're literally blackmailing you to get a gift, right? If you don't get her a gift by 3 p.m. or 12 midnight, yeah, she's going to blackmail you and release.
She ain't getting nothing.
Okay, these screenshots.
Give her a reality check. That's what I'm gonna give her.
DM. Okay, she's gonna crash out and destroy relationships if she doesn't get a gift. Yo, you can't make this stuff up.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's okay to be single. I was today years old when I found out that people fake receiving flowers. People fake decorated hotel rooms. It's honestly never that deep, and sometimes it's quite noticeable. As in, you get the people who are in actual relationships on dates with their significant other, and then you get the fakers that will just push flowers and nothing else. Baby girl, we know you bought those flowers for yourself. Some of you will even dress up and take cute pictures with your flowers. Men cannot take good pictures. That is your friend behind the phone. Come and see efforts, all in the name of Valentine's Day. Just be single and own it. And then some of you guys are now talking about Valentine's Day. Wait till be Valentine's Day. You're telling us you'd rather hang out with your girls than your man on Valentine's Day. Who are you fooling? Nothing is going to...
And that's why the Passport Bros exist. Because the success in the Philippines, Thailand, Japan, Canada, Uganda are more successful in than the US because of the crap like what modern women are doing nowadays. I just don't understand for the likes of me that women are expected to receive a Disney princess treatment from a man that they barely even know. What I find so sad about this situation is the fact that they expect us to do every single thing in relationships and marriages, but they don't get nothing in return. And that's why I don't even like Valentine's Day. I just think it's a pointless day. I'd rather focus on doing the things that I love doing, which is making content and enjoying for y'all. I could care less about getting a girl, getting a woman here, because all of them are for the streets. And most of them have OnlyFans, and that's why I'm single. That's why I don't want to get one.
That deep. On Valentine's Day, there's always two different types of people. People who are desperate for love and people who despise love. Some of you guys are so bitter that the sight of flowers makes you erupt. You going through people's stories to see them post their significant other bothers you so much. Relax. Did you know that being single on this day is probably one of the best positions you can be in, because you can see all the cheaters come out of hiding. Watch how the people
shits about it, honestly,
are now posting their partners. People you linked last week are now posting their partners. You will see them post transcripts of how much they love their partner when you were giving them some loving the other day.
Prime example, why you don't compare your life, your situation to somebody else's. Okay, stay in your lane. Okay,
Never.
If you're single, you're single. If you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship. If you're married, you're married. It is what it is. Right? But you have some of these chicks that will literally scroll on their phone, scroll on TikTok, Instagram, and literally compare their lives to complete strangers.
Take TikTok for example.
Guys, come forward. Let's talk. I am getting a lot of DMs from girls at the minute, which I'm not surprised about because I too have been in this position. But the girls are saying that their boyfriends or the boys that they're talking to haven't told them if they're doing anything for Valentine's Day, and they're kind of confused on what to do. Girls, you're not leaving your house. It's the 12th of February and you don't know if you have plans. You're not leaving your house. Any card you bought him, bin it. Any gift you bought him, I hope you have the receipt, because Saturday morning on the dot, you're going to return it. I hope none of you bought a dress. I hope none of you got your nails done, and I hope none of you got your hair done too. If you didn't have any of your maintenance done, then you're just gonna have a nice little night in with yourself, get a good Netflix show, cook yourself a little steak dinner, and enjoy your night, babe. But if you did get your hair done, then I'm so sorry. Book a...
This has to be one of the most toxic advice I've ever heard come from a modern woman. You're just encouraging them to just not give a crap about their partners just because they don't want to do nothing on Valentine's Day. You want to know the biggest question I have about this crap? What do y'all do for your partners on Valentine's Day? What do you bring to the table on that day for your partner? Do you make him feel special? Do you suck as you know what? Do you satisfy him in the bedroom? Do you basically just take him out wherever he needs to go, wherever he wants to go? Do you treat him like a king on Valentine's Day? Do you even do none of that? Do you even do all of that for your partner? I'll give you one answer. Nope. Because it's comments like this that really makes me appreciate being single, because we don't have to deal with this nonsense like this in relationships in 2025, because the dating market is garbage. It's bad because of people like this.
Actually asked you after you've reposted this video, you're not leaving your house. Have some self-respect for yourself. He's had a whole week. In fact, he's had a whole month. You know, some people are getting Valentine's Day proposal from what? January. Please do not accept anything last minute. And for the girls that want to go and repost old flowers, or the girls that want to go and use their friends' flowers, even worse, you want to take it upon yourself to go and tap your card to buy yourself flowers.
Yeah, she is off the walls right now, bro.
On your Snapchat story. Now
she's
all
not
these
making
other
any
guys are gonna think
sense.
that you have a man when you don't. You don't have a man. Why would you go and waste your money to try and make a man jealous that doesn't give a toss about you? Please stop. Don't ruin your market for a man that doesn't give a toss. That guy that you've been cooking and cleaning for in uni didn't even get you a card. You better block that guy.
What do you do for him then?
Never let that man back into your bed.
Okay, to the married folks, people in relationships, couples, are you guys going out? I know with my previous videos,
that's the same thing I said.
And say that you know, you were having dinner or going to Dave and Buster's, you know, hanging out with your fiance or your girlfriend or what have you. But I'm curious to see the other folks that are also married or in relationships. What are you guys doing?
If a man tells you that he does not believe in Valentine's Day, I want you to strain your ears to hear the silent with you. Because there are only two reasons that a man will press that he's not interested in Valentine's Day. One, because he doesn't want to do Valentine's Day with you, and he either will be or in future will do Valentine's Day with another type of woman. Or two, because he wants to create a culture of bare minimum. So he wants to be in a relationship or situationship where you have little to no expectations of him. And they all have the same excuses.
First of all, you're full of shit. And second of all, the reason why they don't want to do Valentine's Day with their partners is because it's pointless. It's just a date. You don't always have to go out on Valentine's Day just because you're in a relationship. If that partner is happy with you, of what you have, of what you could bring to the table, if you could provide, if you could take them out, if you can just make them feel special, that partner is gonna love you for you, unconditionally, not under the condition. Because based on that logic on that video, you're making it seem like they don't care about their partners. Of course they do. They just don't want to do Valentine's Day because it's just pointless. That's just how I feel. And like I said, if you expect him to just take you out, you know, on dates, and you're not treating him, you're not spoiling him, and you're not, like, what's literally the point of you making this video? Because you sound toxic as I don't know what, bro. You're not making any sense.
Because it's a holiday and, you know, they just want to make money from us. Even if that's true, it's a holiday that everybody's celebrating. So you want your girl to be left out. Okay. Or they'll say something like, oh, no, I don't believe in that. I think every day is Valentine's Day. I treat my girl like every day is Valentine's Day.
That is true.
Knowing full well that if we actually went and asked their girl knows full well that's not the case. She knows every day is not Valentine's Day.
Yes, it is.
And if every day is Valentine's Day, then why is every day Valentine's Day in your home but Valentine's Day? If you're that big of a lover and you love on your girl...
Once again, you're not making any sense. If it's Valentine's Day to them every day, then it's obvious to me that it's about them. It's not about the two unions, aka the man and the woman, the couple. The whole point of Valentine's Day is just to celebrate couples. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be for the both of them, not just one person just because you're a woman or man. Like, I don't know. The point I'm trying to make here is that y'all are so entitled to demand things from a man. Like, it's all about y'all. But what about him? Somebody help me make sense out of the situation, because I am confused.
Because it's not the government institution that suffers or the people that puts on these holidays. It's your girl who you claim to love and treat like a queen every single day. But one thing I do want to say in defense of the men is a man is not doing you dirty by not celebrating Valentine's Day if he hasn't made any kind of commitment to you. So unless that man has directly used the words, do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be in a relationship? And you have accepted and you are in a relationship, it is a situationship. I don't care how nice the situationship is. I don't care how fun. I don't care how enjoyable. I don't care how often he sees you. I don't care what he buys you. It is a situationship. So by default, he's not doing you dirty. He's showing you how he feels about you. And if you don't like the feeling, that constitutes as a red flag.
Just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't mean that it's about one person. It's supposed to be about two people. The power of feminism, of course.
Because nobody on earth should make you feel like you're not worth celebrating for whatever the reason. I would choose a man any day of the week who would celebrate me, even if he didn't believe in the setup for the celebration.
So here's the thing on this, okay? Majority of the women that I see complaining are not even in relationships, right? They're single, right? They're single. They're messing around with a dude. Okay, they got a sneaky link. You know, blows their back out every other weekend. Takes them out. You know, hookah and crab legs, and that's it, right? The expectations have been set 6-8 months ago, right? So now that you know you're feeling the pressure of Valentine's Day, now you want the sneaky link to act like a boyfriend, and it's like nah.
To the girl who doesn't have a Valentine for tomorrow, and let me take it a step further, to the girl who's never had a Valentine, this is a reminder that it is perfectly okay and acceptable for you to remove yourself from social media in order to protect your mental and emotional well-being.
Facts. I don't know, but there's a part of me that kind of agrees with her, because I've said this all the time about Valentine's Day. Every time I go on Instagram, that's literally all you see is me and my boo, me and my man, this and that. Like, I don't care. I can give two craps about the both of y'all. Celebrate y'all. Do you. But I don't want to see it. I don't want you flexing on me. That's just my main issue with Valentine's Day. It's just seeing people just flex on social media like y'all are the it couple. I got so many important things in my personal life to worry about than to go on social media and see fake couples on social media, like Instagram, for example, saying, oh, me and my husband, me and my boyfriend, me and my girlfriend, we this and that. You honestly think that we care? I care? I don't. I'd rather focus on my personal life, my mental health, my mental well-being, and making content and making art videos for y'all. That's my main goal in life. As long as I get to entertain y'all and y'all appreciate me, I appreciate y'all. But I like what she says here. You know what I'm saying? Your mental health is important. The Valentine's Day. There I said it, there she said it. And I agree with her.
Again, is it really that deep?
And I know someone might say, Minty, this is a little weird for you to say because you have a boyfriend. And you're right, I do have a boyfriend. We've been together for 2.5 years. But before him, there was no one. He is my very first Valentine. And I'm not talking about Valentine's Day, right? I'm not talking about having a Valentine. I'm talking about in general of never being romantically pursued, right? That's something that you desire. Want to be in a relationship with you. It happens to everyone else, your friends, your family, everywhere you look, the TV, social media, right? Everyone is being pursued and you're just wondering why not me. That kind of loneliness will eat at you. And it is a loneliness and pain that I can't explain. Like, I literally have tried making this video a million times trying to explain it, but then I realized, I said, Minty, if this actually gets to the right audience, you won't have to because they'll just get it. There's a loneliness and a pain that I wouldn't even wish on my biggest enemy, because my darkest nights revolved around those thoughts. For me, I came to the conclusion growing up that, okay, the reason why I'm not romantically being pursued is because I'm not pretty enough. I'm not beautiful enough.
Yeah, so there's a deeper issue there.
Yeah,
right. That's
basically
more of a psychological
but still
limitation that she had, I guess, growing up, and she actually believed it to the point where, you know, you are what you attract. Right, so you know there's stuff there beyond the scope of this video, but there's always work to be done. Okay, regardless of the topic or whatever it is. Okay, it really comes down to having a pain point and finding a resolution and how you can kind of overcome it. Okay, having a game plan to overcome these trials and tribulations. Okay, so she's basically saying, or maybe not her specifically, but just modern women generally speaking, they're basically saying they're demanding things, or they'll log out of social media to deflect their pain point, when in reality, why not just deal with it head on?
I don't want to say the words enough. I just
Exactly.
thought that I was, quite frankly, ugly. Whether or not that was true, that was my reality. Granted, maybe I could have felt this way because I was a black woman who grew up in a predominantly white community. It's a video for a different time. But I struggled with it. Those thoughts I fought with every single day. Every single day. Some days were better than others, but every single day. Leading up to Valentine's Day, I would have extreme anxiety because I knew February 14th, every single year, at that day, all of my emotions were going to be heightened times 10. And I was going to be in a place that I did not want to be, but couldn't escape because everywhere around me was reminding me of the things that I keep trying to fight against. Everywhere on social media, everyone's with a partner, their Valentine, TV, you know, at your job, at your school. Everyone's getting...
And that's why I don't celebrate Valentine's Day at all. That's just my main issue with this whole day, is just people flexing and letting you know, hey, we're a couple, you know, honor us, say some nice things about us, all this yada yada yada. And look, I know this video is coming off as depressing, but I want y'all to understand how I personally feel about this day. I just think it's a waste of time. That's personally how I feel.
And being like, yep, I don't have one. Again, for the, what, 8th, 9th year in a row? Probably because I'm ugly. Again, whether or not that was true, there was nothing there to counter my arguments going in my head. Now that I'm in a different position, right? Now that I have a Valentine, now that I'm in a very healthy and wonderful relationship, and I'm approaching Valentine's Day, I just want to give that reminder to whoever needs to hear it. It is okay to step away, to protect your peace. And if you have the flexibility and privilege to, that even means stepping away from society. If you just need to turn into a shell of a human and put on the sweats and just sit on the couch and rot and watch a movie and eat the food and do whatever you need to do to just protect your peace, do it. Because I even though I'm not there anymore, I remember those feelings like it was yesterday. I wish I could go back and hug young Minty and tell her that it's going to be okay, because she was holding herself for a very long time alone. Just throwing that out there, because Valentine's Day for a lot of people is a day to celebrate, but for a lot of people it's a day that we just can't wait for it to be February 15th.
All right, guys, so there you
Not
have it.
me.
Okay, so let me know what you guys think about that. And
I don't care.
Shout outs to her. Hopefully she continues to have success in her relationship moving forward. But you know, it's just quite fascinating to see how some of these women will really internalize the things that they see on social media. You know, comparing their relationships to their friends, okay, family and friends. Just really being heavily influenced by society and what's around them, instead of just coping and eating a bucket of ice cream and watching reruns of Friends. Why not do something about it? Right? Because every single year you're going to be in the same situation. And we hear modern women talking about, I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I'm good on my own. I got my degree. I got my diploma. What do I need a man for? When in reality, deep down inside, they're actually really going through it. They're really going through it.
Yep.
Right? So having some sort of humility, being humble, understanding that we need each other, right? To be isolated, especially as a woman, to be isolated and to say that you don't need a man, you're good on your own, when in reality they're not. Right? They're comparing their lives to their friends and social media, so on and so forth. It's like, come on, knock it off. Knock it off. Okay, you need a man. Okay, you need a man.
And at the end of the day, I don't care about Valentine's Day. Now, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I just don't care. I'd rather focus on doing the things that I love doing the most. Drawing mega art videos and making regular content on both channels. You know, as long as I make y'all happy and y'all make me happy and you appreciate my work of what I can do for y'all, that's really all that matters. But at the end of the day, I'm just sick of it. I really am. What are your thoughts on this? Down below.